Hi everyone, good day. We are the Group 5. We will tackle about Chapter 8, Mathematics and Finance. We have the objectives, able to understand about mathematics and finance, able to differentiate the stock, bonds, and mutual funds from home ownership, able to apply and solve any kinds of problems in mathematics and finance. And also our title, The Financial Problem in Our Daily Life. And last is our theme, the use of mathematical methods to solve a financial problem. We will discuss two topics, which is 8.3 Stock, Bonds, and Mutual Funds, 8.4 Home Ownership. Before we proceed, let me show you the flowchart or the conceptual framework for our topics. Financial mathematics describe the application of mathematics and mathematical modeling to solve financial problems. It is sometimes referred to as quantitative finance, financial engineering, and computational finance. The discipline combines tools from statistic, probability, and stochastic processes and combines it with economic theory.
Bonds are investment securities where an investor lend money to a company or a government for a set period of time in exchange for regular interest payments. Once the bond reaches maturity, the bond's issuer returns the investor's money. Bonds are considered types of investment because you can choose the length and theme of the bonds.
Hi, good day everyone. I am Lovejoy Escambilla. I will discuss to all of you what is stocks. Stocks, it is shares in the ownership of the company. So having stock is you also having a certain company. Stockholder, a person who owns a share or stocks in company. Being a stockholder, you are received dividend. Is amount of stockholders a share of the company's earning or profits. The par value of stock is the value of common share set the company's charter. So there are two types of stocks. First, the common stocks. Second, the preferred stocks. We are going to use the formula P is equal to S sub O over S sub T, where P is equal to part of the stockholders' ownership of the company, S sub 0 is equal to numbers of shares which the stockholder owns. A sub T is equal to total number of shares issued by company. This is the formula. N is equal to par value times dividend rate times number of shares. So we have the example. Miss Maureen Phillips owns 300 shares of stock and the company issued 65,000 shares. What part of the company is owned by Miss Maureen Phillips? So let's have first our given. So the first one is A sub O, or the share of the stockholders. We have 300 shares. And next is the S sub T, or the total share issued by the company is 65,000. We are going to find the value of P. So we are going to use the formula. P is equal to A sub 0 over A sub T, and let's have compute. Our A sub 0 is 300 over our S sub T is 65,000. So when we divide 300 to 65,000, we have 3 over 650, or the value of P is equal to 0.0046%.
Mutual funds is an investment trust whose assets are stock and bonds like Peel Equity, Sun Life, Atram, and many more. In mutual fund, money is managed by full-time professionals whose job is to research and evaluate stock of individual investors. The net asset value of mutual fund is calculated using formula. NAV is equal to total fund asset minus the total fund liabilities over the number of shares outstanding. Here are the types of mutual funds. The formula of purchase share is equal to the investment amount over NABPS. Example given: A is equal to 4 million plus 10 million, L is equal to 3 million, N is equal to 30 million, and P is equal to 50,000. NAV is equal to A minus L over N. NAV is equal to 4 million plus 10 million minus 3 million over 30 million. So we have NAV is equal to 13.75 pesos share. Formula for share to purchase: principal over NAV. STP is equal to 50,000 over 13.57 pesos. So we have STP is equal to 3,684 shares.
What is home ownership? Home ownership, sometimes known as owner occupancy, is a type of housing tenure in which the individual who lives in a home is also known as owner-occupant or homeowner. The residence can be a single-family home, an apartment, a condominium, or a cooperative housing development. Owner occupancy serve as both a dwelling options and a real estate investment. Mortgage. Mortgage is a long-term loan where the lender has the right to seize the property purchased if the payments are not made. So there are several types of mortgage. First, a fixed rate mortgage. It means that the rate of interest remains the same of the entire term of the loan. The payment stay the same. Second, an adjustable rate mortgage. It means that the rate of interest may fluctuate during the period of the loan.
Monthly payments and interest. One way to find the monthly payments for a fixed rate mortgage is to use a table. The table displays the monthly payment required for each $1,000 of a mortgage, which includes principals and interest. We have 5 steps in finding the monthly payment. Step 1. Find the down payment. Step 2. Subtract the down payment from the cost of the home to find the principal of the mortgage. Step 3. Divide the principal by 1,000. Step 4. Find the number in the table that corresponds to the interest rate in the term of the mortgage. Step 5. Multiply that number by the number obtained in the step 3 to get the monthly payment. This is the formula for computing monthly payments on a mortgage. R equals P times R over N divided by 1 minus parentheses R plus 1 over N raised to the power of negative NT. R stands for regular monthly payment, P stands for amount financed or principal, R is equals to rate written as a decimal, N is equals to number of payments for year, T is equals to number of years.
So here's an example on finding monthly mortgage payments. So the Pitas family plans to buy a home for $174,900 and have been offered a 30-year mortgage with a rate of 5.5%. If they make a 20% down payment, what will their monthly payment be with this loan? So here's the solution. Step 1. Find the down payment. 20% of $174,900 is equal to $34,980. So step 2, subtract the down payment from the cost of the home to get the principal. $174,900 minus $34,980 is equal to $139,980. So step 3, divide $139,920 to 1,000. So equal is $139.92. So here's the step 4. Find the value in the table for a 30-year mortgage at 5.5%. So the answer is $5.68. So lastly, step 5, multiply the value from step 3 by $5.68. So $139.92 times $5.68 equal to $794.75. So that is the monthly payment with 30-year term.
I'm an icon, man. And my girl about a 10. I should fuck her.